Hello there. Welcome to Now That You're Awake with Charles Eden. This is our opportunity to learn about the ways and purposes of God in life. Today, I'd like us to just think about something. I felt we should consider it. Okay, so Samuel is prophet over Israel. He's doing pretty well, but at some point, his sons didn't follow in his ways, and it made the people of Israel think that there was no point going on with this priestly system. They wanted to be like other nations, and they demanded for a king. And Samuel is not happy. He goes to God, and God says, "Don't worry, the people have rejected me. I'm supposed to be the king, but they rejected me and decided to go with a king. And don't worry, give them a king. Go ahead." And now this is what gets me thinking. Samuel outlines to them all the things that the king is going to do. Just read 1 Samuel chapter 8. It just spells out all the things the king is going to do. He's going to demand this of you. You're going to pay this particular amount. He's going to do this to you and that. You can read the details. But this is my thought. If Saul knew that was the demand of being a king, and this was God's disposition towards it, why did he take the office? I mean, this is exactly why people fail in leadership. Now I understand. People fail in the place of leadership for a simple reason. The details of their office is spelled out somewhere, but they don't search it out. They don't look for it. They don't go for it. And they don't see where the pitfalls are so that they avoid them. Saul, it's not recorded anywhere that Saul sat down and found out what Samuel said about kings. He just took the office. And that's just terrible. You should find out what is really behind this position you've been given. This office, this opportunity, this job. Find out what it is. Don't just take it and go home and say, "Yes, I won. Hooray." No, that is not the way to go. Sit down. What are the details? Muse, think, ponder, consider, back and forth, left and right, up and down. Go through everything and be sure that it's something that you can do. Don't just embrace something and say, "Yes, it's a miracle." What seemed like a miracle for Saul ended up being trouble for him. He didn't know the details. He didn't know the heart of a king, and started acting up. It was clear. It was clear he didn't know. He didn't know what was required. And God didn't even buy the idea of the king, because they weren't ready for it, as it were. He still wanted to lead them to a point and then give them someone. He had been giving them leaders, of course, judges all through, prophets at different times, priests too. They enjoyed those kinds of leadership, but they wanted to be like other people. So be sure that this position that's given you is not some fancy trap, a fancy web that you will fall in and find out that you're lost and you're failing and you're destroyed. This was just what I was thinking about, and I just felt I should share it. Be sure that the details of the office, the details of the job description are clear to you and that you can do them. If you can't do them, come on. No one is forcing you to do it. You don't have to be king. You don't have to do it if it's going to destroy you. Put it aside and go on with a different kind of life. But if you know that is something you should do, then pay attention and devote some time to spelling out what you should do. And give yourself the promise that you are not going to fail. And you write out this promise. Write out what you're not going to do, and write out what you're going to do, and stick to it, and find some form of accountability. Have a prophet, a priest around that you can go to and say, "Look, if I fail, slap the taste out of my mouth, and let me just be in line again. If I'm going out of line, be the first to tell me. Tell that to a group of people, and in different spheres, up or down, big or small. Just get those people that you can tell the truth, and they can tell you the truth as well, and then you will go smoothly through this, and it will be fine. This is what leadership requires, according to this passage. Okay, so please consider this, and have a great day.